they have to be rid of small businesses. They can't allow small businesses to continue. The giant companies and the giant government cannot allow small businesses to function. Many small businesses are operating through the TikTok algorithm. And, I don't typically do like piles and piles of current events kind of stuff, but this is a real thing. And I talk about small business all the time. It's the number 3 thing on the list, the top 5 things that you look at to see if a civilization is going to make it. Number 3 is small business. And it's there because without that, you pretty much fade. And when you have an advertising, business, which is effectively kind of the way you look at something like TikTok, that doesn't charge you a bunch of money like Google. Let me name some names. Since we're coming to the end anyway, I can go ahead and name names. Google charges money to be found. Otherwise, I said this as a small business owner myself. They will charge small businesses tens of thousands of dollars a year. Otherwise, you'll never find those businesses, right? TikTok doesn't do that. I've never been given a bill for services rendered by TikTok. It's just a reality. In fact, quite the contrary. TikTok will pay me. Well, that's happened for a lot of small businesses. And a lot of small businesses have actually relied on what's happened here. Your United States government doesn't give a shit about you. The people that run it, the bankers that run it, have made it very clear what their position is. And the solution used to be checks and balances, and the ultimate check and balance was the Second Amendment. So, yeah, that's why there was a Second Amendment. So for all you leftists out there, this is actually that time to have that conversation with you guys. That's all fun and games to talk about, oh my God, school shootings, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, the problem is that you take the good with the bad. You take bitter with sweet. And the fact is that you're supposed to actually have all of that Second Amendment available for just such an occasion as you're dealing with right now. That is the reason. I'm not saying that it's good or bad to have school shootings. Don't put words in my mouth. I'm pointing out that overall, the reason you're supposed to own Stinger missiles and Javelin rockets is for situations exactly like this, where your First Amendment is actually being thrown away. You can say that's an unpopular opinion all you want, and I really at this point don't give a flying fuck. I've never given a shit what you guys thought, but I really don't give a shit now. So, this is the truth, and it sucks for someone, a nobody from nowhere, to tell you this. It's really a sad thing that none of the people who put themselves out to be leaders say this stuff, because they're not really leaders. They're grifters. Leaders would actually tell you the fucking truth. Grifters tell you what you want to fucking hear. And whether the right wants to hear this or not, but that fucking grifter that you just voted for, that you just put into office, the fucking orange man, he told you everything you wanted to hear. And I got to tell you, I'll be very goddamn impressed if even 5% of that actually happens. I say this as someone who's voted for the man twice, dude. So no, don't lump me into that category. I'm telling you what he should have told you a long time ago. The U.S. right now is not fork tender. It's fucking spoon tender at this point. Okay? It's falling off the fucking bone. That's how cooked it is. And no, annexing Greenland and annexing Canada isn't going to fucking solve that bullshit. And not only that, if you're going to apply this whole, no, that's the art of the deal thing. He's just saying all this crazy shit. Yeah, let's apply that to his fucking campaign then. Let's follow that through to the logical conclusion. So if we think about that, what did he tell you to get? He got what he wanted. You gave him everything and he gives you nothing in return. You get a country full of fucking H-1Bs that now you can't criticize on the platform formerly known as fucking Birdsite. Because, his dancing fucking fuck puppet, fake billionaire monkey boy will ban you or algorithmically distort your account. These are the fucking truths that nobody will fucking tell you, apparently. And so, yeah, that's... I hope that you guys are learning a lesson from this. On both sides, by the way. I hope that all the clans are learning, all the clans who fucking hate each other, I hope that all of you assholes are learning something from this. From what you're seeing, because it just seems to me that on a site like TikTok, there were a lot of people starting to compare notes. And with video, it's a little different than text because you can't fake this. Like what I'm doing here, like, dude, you can't fake this. This is just me talking to the camera, right? And potentially however many people see this. It's the same conversation. If you were sitting in my goddamn garage in front of my Jeep, it'd be the exact same conversation I'd be having with you. There's no script. There's no fucking dialogue here. I don't have anything to sell you. I don't want your money. Keep your fucking money. This is the type of conversations that you should have been having. And you haven't been. And now that people are starting to have those conversations, we got to get rid of it. Should tell you everything you need to know right now about the state of everything that's going on right now in your country, in the economic zone formerly known as the United States.